Hi, my name is Sarah Snyder. Of you that don't know me, I am going to do my introduction on hand hygiene. A lot of questions asked is, do you think healthcare professionals fail to wash their hands? A lot of people think that hand sanitizer is good enough to use and it will prevent you from germs, infections. Actually, you really just need to wash your hands. There are multiple things that you touch during the day that need your hands to be washed right away. It's the most common way to spread the germs is by not washing your hands. Not washing your hands is the number one, not a good way. It will spread the germs if you do not wash your hands. Most public places do not have signs hanging. We are lucky and do have a lot of signs hanging, and I'll show you guys the papers, the flyers that I have. I think we do need more attention getters everywhere. I think there need to be some kind of stop signs, something up that says stop, like wash your hands, it only takes 15 seconds. A lot of people just really need to take the time. Don't rush, just take the 15 extra seconds and wash your hands. The health departments really require you to have signs up saying wash your hands before returning to work. A lot of employees need to do that. It is very, very dangerous if you're in a food place or anything that you really need to make sure your hands are washed before touching anything else. Children and adults both need to practice washing their hands. I don't think that every adult really knows the correct way, and I feel like children don't know. I feel like that needs to be taught in schools. This is very, very dangerous, and they need to take action with it, either give them more time or something that's going to get them to wash their hands and enjoy washing their hands and doing it more. I'm hoping that the percentage rate goes up right now. It's just at 40%. I would like for that to really go up. It's scary that knowing that just 40% of people wash their hands. It needs to be up higher. Food places, healthcare, everything. Everything needs to take action and make sure that the percentage gets up higher. That is a really low rate. When you're washing your hands, you should use a nickel to quarter size soap, because you need to have enough that you can lather up together all over your hands. Times that you use soap and water would be if your hands are dirty, bathroom, before you eat, drink, touch anything like that. We do have the alcohol based, which I prefer. You do that if your hands don't look dirty or if soap and water is not available. It kills germs. There's the alcohol base that has ethanol in it, and anywhere from 60 to 96% is what it will kill up to. I think healthcare, schools, businesses, restaurants, anything like that needs to have people washing their hands at all times. Take control of your health, practice hand hygiene. That needs to be the number one thing. You should really care about you and your loved ones. 15 seconds, it's really going to be good if you can get you and yourself and your loved ones and everybody to just wash their hands. Let's see. It shows that nearly 2 million infections each year comes from people not washing their hands, spreading germs, infections. It's life-threatening and it's very hard to treat. Prevent spread, contagious flu, hard to treat infections, a common cold. Like I said, you should do it before you eat, before you touch your nose, your mouth, your eyes, sneeze, before going in and out of the restroom, before taking off a Band-Aid, after taking off a Band-Aid. Stair rails, they have a lot of germs. You should definitely wash your hands after touching a stair rail, doorknobs, phone, remote, bed rails, anything like that. You really need to wash your hands because you don't know how many people has touched that, how many people sneezed, coughed before touching that before you. So a lot of people just really need to take action. Most restaurants are not being stocked. Restaurants, businesses, I notice a lot of, I feel like restaurants, and that's very important to me, I feel, they should have the warm water, not just cold water. You should have warm water You should have plenty of soap in there. You should have paper towels. The dryers, no, because then you have to touch the faucet to turn off, and it's really important that you try to touch less things. You don't know how clean they are. Children is not giving enough time to wash their hands, I feel. I feel like at schools they should really give them the 15 seconds to wash their hands and make sure that they're washing it. The teachers need to go in there and make sure they're washing their hands. Determining if public restrooms display promoting and hand washing, and determining the level of how important it is to do that. 60% of nurses and doctors do not wash their hands. That is huge in the healthcare. You should definitely be washing your hands after everything. And that's a pretty low number. It should be 90 to 100% are washing their hands. I think that posters, brochures, booklets will promote hand washing, and I actually have a few flyers and booklets that I can pass around. I know that some are already hanging, but there's some for you to take home. Just 1 second, I'll grab some of them. There is the Why Don't You that is hanged in every bathroom beside every sink. It's just the 6 simple steps of washing your hands with warm water. Get the soap, lather it up. Then you're going to do it for 20 seconds. To sing happy birthday twice, it says. Then you are going to rinse your hands. Then you're going to grab the paper towel, dry your hands in between your fingers. Then you're going to turn the faucet off, and you're going to throw it in the wastebasket. So this is a good little way of, it says it'll do you some good, something eye-catching. This one is just information that I can pass around to give everybody. I mean, you can tell it's pretty lengthy, so anybody can take it home, read it. It's all about hand hygiene. I also have your 5 moments for hand hygiene. It goes through, it shows us someone laying in a patient bay, before touching a patient, before clean procedure, after body fluid, after touching a patient, and after touching the patient's surroundings. You don't want to put the patient or yourself into any kind of danger, so that's important. And the last thing I have is a patient guide. It's a little booklet. It's all about hand washing, how to do it, who should do it. On the back it says why, when, how, which, who. It's very important. So there's some few things that I'm going to pass around you guys can look at, go over, important things that I feel a lot of people should read about that maybe they don't. Maybe they just don't have that every day. So here's these that you guys can pass around. I just want to make the world a germ-free place and have less viruses spreading around. That's what I want. It's very important to me, and I work in the healthcare, and I have a little brother and sister who go to school, and everybody sneezing, coughing, touching things. I really feel like it's important for them too, so they're not getting a bad virus and getting it hard to treat. In conclusion, I say just take the time to wash your hands. I do. It's only 15 seconds to wash your hands. Nothing hard about that. I do it many, many times a day. Yes, my hands do get dry, but I keep lotion right there that will keep them from cracking. I would rather have my hands dry than having a really bad virus or infection being spread through my body or along to others. So those are very important to me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my speech, and I will have you guys demonstrate washing your hands. I know that everybody can't do it all at once, so I have to take you guys one out at a time, and I will be posting those on here soon. I don't know if there's any questions. I know that you guys already know most of this. Just wanted to bring it to everybody's attention. No questions? Okay, well that's it, and I will be posting the other videos of them washing their hands in a little bit. Thank you.